performed. How do you feel about the game?
Felt good. Glad to be back out there playing high pressure moments. But yeah, bad game for me tonight.
They started double teaming you a little bit more in the second half, getting the ball out of your hands. How can your teammates take advantage of that?
I mean, they started doubling me from possession one, man. Like, I think I got to be better at not putting my teammates in bad positions when I swing that ball. Sometimes I could beat the double, get downhill, make the shot a little easier for them. Shoot the ball. I mean, when two to three people on me, I shoot the ball, we can get offensive rebound. So I'm trying to make passes. I'm trying to make the correct, swing the ball sometimes, but I feel like I got to shoot more of those and put my teammates in better position. But I feel like we still got some good looks up at it. 24% from the three, 40 from the field. Like, tough night shooting the ball for us, and they knock down shots. They backcourt at 48 points combined. Hit 8 threes. Then Rui hit 3 threes himself. So it's tough. But I just got to be more aggressive to look to score, no matter where the double team come from, no matter who doubling. There's plenty of times I feel like I could just shoot over those guys.
And obviously you weren't there for game one. What are you just seeing overall with the offensive execution and how y'all need to improve on that end?
We're just not making shots, to be honest. We're not shooting the ball well. We getting good looks. We missing a lot of layups. But yeah, I just think that's the difference in the game. They making shots. Smart was the guy that knocked down shots for him today, and Kennard too. But last game, Kennard got it going too. And they shooting the ball well. You know what I'm saying? So we got to cut their water off, but we also got to be aggressive to knock down our shots too.
I was going to ask you about Smart and Kennard. Kevin, Smart nearly had a season high. Just what have you seen from them rising to the occasion these first 2 games?
Yeah, they're just feeling super confident and free, and know that they're back against the wall with 2 of their guys injured. And, so they're just out there just playing free. And, when you play free like that and with no expectations or, you come out there and play your game. So Marcus Smart got him going in the first quarter, and then Luke got him going from the rest of the way. And, of course, Brian does, But those guys, without their contributions shooting the basketball, this is it's tough for them to win a basketball game. But all in all, we got get ready for game 3.
This a lot of people thought maybe this Laker team would be in trouble, and they're missing their top 2 players, scorers coming in, and yet they have the 2-0 lead. What are you seeing from that team that has taken you by surprise or allowed them to take that 2-0 lead here?
They making threes, and we not. Like I said, Smart and Kennard got it going for them tonight. Last game was Rui, Kennard, knocking down threes when we can't, They made 6 more than us. We lost by 7 points. We getting way more shots than them this series at the rim. We beating them in the possession game. We getting the same amount of threes up. We offensive rebounding well. We turning them over too. The difference is they made shots. They got guys that's knocking down shots.
Kev, you were healthy all year. I got to imagine it was really frustrating to have a fluke play take you out of game 1. How hard was that, and how much are you still dealing with the knee?
Man, this life is easy, man. It's just an injury. It's a little nagging. It wasn't something that's going to take me out for a while. It was just nothing hard about that. It's just freak accident, fluke accident. It is what it is. I'm out there today.
So, Kevin, now you go back to Houston. You're down 0-2. How do you have a chip away at it mentality, 1 game at a time, when it's multiple games that you're facing?
Yeah, just 1 possession at a time. Just keep grinding. We know how these guys are going to play us. They presented, the best version of them so far the first 2 games, and we haven't played well. So hopefully we get back home and play well.
Kevin, can I ask about playing high pressure games with against LeBron and whether you're enjoying that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, playoff time is always fun, no matter who you're playing against. But play against a guy who's been around for that long and still doing it at that level brings the best out of everybody.
You talked about the shooting struggles you guys had. What does that allow them to do as far as being more aggressive with some of the doubles and kind of the junk defenses they throw at you?
Man, they daring us to shoot. I mean, they daring us to make plays. And from his first possession, I get the ball at the top of the key. It's double team, a hit, you know. So, yeah, they feel confident in that scheme, and it's on us to, you know, make them pay for it.
Albie hasn't played the games that he would want to play in the first 2 games of this series. How can you all get back to that two-man game, and especially when you're being double, how he can take advantage of some of those smaller players in the paint?
Yeah, they switching our pick and rolls, and then once they switch, they just doubling off of me, you know, coming to double me. So it's like hard to get into our actions. You know, we used to teams playing pick and roll, or maybe trapping me, or playing in the drop, but they're just switching and then just running a guy at me at half or at 3-point line, wherever I'm at, to double. And, yeah, we had some good plays, some good looks at the rim we just couldn't knock down. We also finished a couple, too. So, yeah, we just got to get better at that. I think that's the name of the game. I mean, we played this team before, and, you know, they know this is the way for them to stay in the game, you know, is to play this type of defense. So we got, like I said, we got to make them pay. And they're going to feel even more confident going into Game 3 knowing that first 2 games, they came out here with that type of defense, and regardless of what else they did on the floor, you know, they feel confident in us not making shots. It's that simple, you know. And I think, like I said, we dominated from every other aspect of the game, but they dominated us in the shot-making department. So, yeah, we got to be better. I got to keep the ball in my hands. Like I said, maybe shoot over some of those doubles and just go grab rebounds. But for the most part, we got to shoot with confidence.
And obviously the junk defenses, them throwing the hard doubles at you is nothing new. You kind of seen that all season. But when teams are doing that, what's key to kind of making sure your impact is still felt, where it's not just allowing them to take the ball away from you and you know, just making it 4-on-5 basically?
No matter where no matter what play is called, no matter what action is called, what side of the floor, they're going double team. You know what I'm saying? No matter if I catch at the elbow, the block, you know. So if a team doesn't mind double teaming at half court, you don't think they're not going to double team everywhere else on the floor too? You know what I'm saying? So it's just about, like I said, when I see those doubles, because they're going to come regardless, be aggressive, go try to shoot over some of them, make the correct pass. But, yeah, I'm not expecting, you know, them to not double me in certain areas of the floor, you know. Regardless of where I get it at, I feel like it's going to be 2 to 3 people on me. And I just got to be smarter and make the correct play, and then we got to make shots out of it.